Bing bang boom. Mad Real, we back. Episode 39. Mad Real, Mad Real. Whew. It's been a good couple days. Hey, and also like to shout out to everybody who checked out the last episode. ISO Joe, because the numbers is going up. You know what I'm saying? We number 5 in the world. I'm lying,
Niggas
but you know what I'm
lying.
saying? We doing what
We
we
number
doing
we number 49 in Denmark.
in Denmark, going up.
Hey, shout out to Denmark, man. They got good food out there. I
So
ain't
I
never
heard.
been.
So I heard. So I heard. Look, Kavan said.
See,
But yeah, how y'all doing? How y'all doing, Keith? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Football is back. It's always a good thing, man. It's always a good thing. Um,
Football back.
yeah, just working through some shit. Shout out Isaac. He couldn't be here tonight. He got to do actual work.
Shout
I
out
think it
to
Yeah.
don't work.
But
Joel on the
yeah, we
spot.
good.
Hey, what's good, y'all? Hi, boy, P Money Bags. Joe, I ain't gonna say that name. I was about to say Joe Glizzy. Oh, boy.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, boy. Nah, ISO Joe in full effect. What's happening, man? I'm doing a lot better. I finally kicked the stomach flu. We back in action. We pooping normal. You know what I'm saying? We
Pooping.
back,
Niggas
man.
know what's
I know it's
pooping.
fucking pooping, man.
Niggas know what's
Niggas know
pooping, man.
what's pooping. Hey. No, so it's a nice as Keith said, nice Thursday. Thursday, August the 1st. And we got some football. Football back. You know what I'm saying? Happy to see it. Feel like it just left and it just came back around.
Hey, man. The year go by fast, bro.
High key.
Shit is crazy.
Wow.
It make you feel like it make you think about how fast time goes by, and it's just like, damn, I need to like do something.
Gotta do something. You cherish it. You gotta cherish
Right.
it.
All right.
All I'm gonna say, I only got one thing to say about football: is Super Bowl a bust for us. Baltimore Ravens, Ravens fuck.
It's shit.
I feel like
Same.
that's how all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, bro, Super Bowl a bust, bro. This is
Same.
it. Like I love Lamar, but we got to as the team. Like we got Derrick Henry, so the running game is there.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's He's Mr. Reliable, never really injured. Our defense is our defense. Roquan holding it down. Cal coming back strong. Like I don't see. We lost because we didn't stick to our game in the AFC Championship, bro. Like that's it.
Mm,
That's it. So we ain't got no reason not to win this shit this year. So we gonna see.
that's fair. I feel that. Honestly, my biggest thing is even from like the preseason game going on now was that watching the kickoff, the new kickoff.
Yeah, that shit was hard. That
This
shit
shit
was
was
hard.
interesting.
Finally, we get to. There's a reason to fucking watch a kickoff. Like,
Yeah, because I was thinking, I was like, because the kicker did back up, so it's like there's never gonna be many touchbacks. So like at
okay,
least they get to run it out and attempt something.
yeah,
Wait until they catch it. But and the other thing is like motherfuckers was crying over the onside kick. I said, nigga, they changed the kickoff anyway.
yeah. I forgot
Like
about
it
that.
ain't the same. So yeah,
So
they have
you
to
can't
announce an
do it.
onside kick.
You can't do the surprise shit
Oh,
anymore.
Yeah, and it has to be what 2 minutes left, or it has to be the fourth
uh,
quarter or something like that. Hold
I didn't realize that.
on.
But
But
yeah,
you're right. Like that makes
I watched like the first quarter of the joint. I was just happy to see like
something
plays.
right.
But yeah,
Definitely.
it's Super Bowl for bust for us too, for real, for real. Like Wes said, it's pretty much all of us. Although I feel like Green Bay got a little more leeway
We do,
than the
but
rest of us.
we still got expectation,
Yeah,
high
y'all got high
expectations
expectations,
for the
especially since
boys.
nigga just got paid. He got the
Shout
fucking
out,
bag.
Love got the bag, man.
Nigga got
Is
the
it
fucking bag.
is it a lot? Yes. My thing is like he deserved to get paid. I feel like it shouldn't have reset the market, but again, this is the market, so like you can't
He
argue with
has the
this.
leverage. Like, all right, don't pay me.
Yeah, yeah, right, yeah. And what are you gonna do?
Y'all be looking for
Shit.
another quarterback. Like,
And then next year, what? You gonna have to pay this nigga 60?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
So
yeah. From there, we gonna roll into one of the first topics that I know my brother ISO Joe wants to get off the dome. But there was a Democrat rally in Atlanta a day or two ago. There was some interesting guests. Uh, Jordan, take it away.
Hey man, look, everybody seen it. We ain't got to discuss it. We ain't got to at least talk about what it was. I'm gonna collect myself. All right, dramatic pause. Because again, I want my people to win, right? I want to see change. I want to see betterment.
What do you mean by your people?
But
Niggers.
black people,
Okay, all right, back. Yes,
black people. I made an Instagram post, and those of y'all that follow me know how I feel about a lot of this shit.
Hey yo, I
But
also wanted to ask about that. Why you posting on your close friends? Stop being pussy.
it ain't about being pussy. It's about I have a clearance.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Certain things
I forgot.
trigger shit. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got your fucking name on there too.
Yeah, so that's why I put on my private drink. But
I got you.
as a black person, that shit was insulting, bro. Like it's insulting that you gotta get celebrities to shuck and job to placate us into voting or placate us into following somebody. You get Meg Thee Stallion up there, and y'all try to. People on Twitter try to defend that like it wasn't really twerking. It was twerking. It was ass shaking. It was twerking. You got Quavo up there saying catchphrases, and I get it. It's to capture the youth, but you're in Atlanta, the mecca of black talent. You could have got, even if you wanted to stick with Megan Thee Stallion, who has a bachelor's of science in health administration, why not use that? Show she's educated, show her prowess as a star, and talk about health reform. Talk about women's rights, but in an educational way. You have a health administration degree. Why not use that to interview Kamala Harris? You already have a big following. I don't need to see body yaddy and I'm ratchet and bougie in this fucking presidential election. It's no better than fucking Hulk Hogan on the Republicans. Like, we way better than that. Why is it that every time a fucking Democrat want to win the black vote, they get the most outlandish, ignorant shit ever?
And it's like
Republicans do it to play with us. They get Kodak Black, Lil Pump. Like, nigga, those are caricatures,
and it's
bro.
like all rap music. It's always rap music.
You get what I'm saying? Talking about as my friend Quavo says, he doesn't walk it like he talks it. Get the fuck out of here. We don't need that. How you gonna stop? How you gonna secure the border?
Don't want them rapper niggas out there.
Bruh, you really you talk when you talk to the Latino population, it's about resources. How you can help them become legal immigrants or help their families or help their dreamer kids who were here, born here, but the parents were. It's all about resources and how to grow. Don't even get me started on the Hebrew faith. You talk to the LGBTQ, it's about resources, how you can get them health care, how you can get them medical care for their transitioning, how you can give them funding for their transitioning. What the fuck do you give us? I'm ratchet. Body, yada. You care about your body? You want to shake your ass? You know who to vote for. What the fuck is that?
Now you think about it.
What is that?
I didn't think about it like that. Like,
what is that, bro?
They really just think that
they be
black
throwing
people
niggas. They just throw rappers out there, bro. That shit is.
They just
so
throw bone to black people. Yeah.
You could have got Killer Mike, Andre, Big Boy, somebody from Atlanta that's really out here.
Also,
T.I. Even T.I. is better than that.
Yeah. Would I at the same time though, I enjoyed the response from people that I saw. It's like, bro, what is this, bro? That was like a collective thing. So I do appreciate that from like the masses.
I see patterns. Remember what I told y'all about that attending Howard was a power play because she wanted to be a politician. Mm-hmm. You don't grow up not just becoming you wanted to be a politician.
Yeah.
That Howard shit was a power play because if you really for us at that high of an educated level and standard, why the fuck would you put them in there?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would that? Why the fuck would that be on your platform?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit is so infuriating. It's just like white people telling me what to be offended over. You don't get shit. Joe Biden can't tell me I ain't black if I don't vote for him. You can't tell me that as a black man, bro.
That is still some of the wildest shit I've ever heard in a presidential campaign, dog.
They think just because they Democrat, they all for us, bro. They literally laughing in our fucking face,
our
bro.
fault, though.
And we need better representation. We need people who truly care about us out here, bro.
That's our fault, though, too.
It is. It's the mass ignorance. Remember what I tell y'all? Motherfuckers that stuck up here on this surface level, I don't even fuck with, bro, on this political shit. Because y'all can't even see that shit. They been playing with us since the 90s. Niggas talking about some Bill Clinton, the first black person. Suck my dick, man. Fuck out of here. Oh, man. That shit it's literally, bro. It makes me sick to my fucking stomach that people are okay for these goddamn Sambos out here, bro.
Sambo.
I legit
Democrats just as racist, bro. They just do it nicely.
Yeah. that
It's
is
some
low key some
sailboats out
racist
there for
shit.
them niggas, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't no better than when they wanted Hillary treasonous ass to be out there. She got service members killed, bro. Like, bro,
The fuck?
shit ain't gonna change till we realize, till we see that shit for what it is, bro. It ain't gonna change. We ain't gonna get nobody that really care about us till we see that shit for what it is. And most people think I'm some super red, left leaning conservative. I'm really not. I told y'all last time. I'm conservative with my dollars. I don't give a fuck about anything else. I'm conservative with my dollars. I do not agree with conservatives when it comes to social fucking policies and social standings. Like, I don't. I believe my shit affects my day to day. I don't vote all blue on everything because all blue fucks me up sometimes. Red definitely fucks me up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but it's like, y'all, I want to believe, and I'm not even going off of the, oh, she's not black, I'm not even going off that no more, right? I want to believe this is truly for the better because we know what we're getting with Trump. We know what constituency Trump has, and I can't support that. I can tell you that right now. I'm never voting for Trump. I didn't vote for Trump anytime. I haven't voted since I've been an adult. I'm gonna put that out there right now. Niggas love to say I'm Republican. I've never voted. I've never voted for a president. Put that out there. I've never voted for a president. But I can't get behind this shit when they playing in our face. I can't. I really can't. At least Obama did it gracefully. You know, yeah, get out there, vote for Obama, my president, black. That was monumental, yes, but it was tactfulness behind it.
Yeah.
Where is the professional? Where is the true tactfulness behind it? Where is the class? Why is it that when niggas like, bro, that shit ghetto as hell, what are y'all doing? Y'all saying we associated with whiteness because we want to act like we got some class, nigga? I ain't shaking ass when I'm giving this presentation to a fucking CEO to secure a contract. I'm not bringing in ass shaking because it's not the place for that. Bro, y'all don't understand how truly infuriating. When you truly care about your people,
Yeah.
bro, that shit is really pissing me off,
It was like
bro. And
secondhand
niggas,
embarrassment.
they like this, like, yeah, like, bro, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done. I'm off.
Listen, that brother's pod.
The secondhand embarrassment was crazy. Like, just watching that shit, I'm like, bro, like, I just feel like if you're on the outside
It's a
looking in,
joke.
it's like, what are they doing? Like,
Bro, they jokes.
What are they doing?
Ha ha monkeys. Ha
What are
ha
they?
ha.
Right, exactly.
Like,
what
bro,
the
come
fuck
on,
is
bro. And we
this?
excited about that shit, bro.
And it's like, I feel bad for laughing, but it's just that fucking wild, bro. It's just that crazy to me. It's like, no, come on, bro. Even I even give like Hillary some what's the word? Some credit because
The fuck you gonna give her credit?
because she had Pusha T up there actually talking about police reform or jail reform
Hello,
or something like
yes,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
And even in that era, and that was against Trump nasty ass rhetoric.
Right.
But even in that era, it was about policy. It was an actual meaning behind it. What the fuck was they talking about?
Yeah,
like
this nigga Pusha T ain't do one song. Like he was, I can say he ain't do one song because I don't know 100%, but I do know.
And then you got.
He was actually talking about jail reform, police reform, whatever. You know, one of those.
And you got Quavo out here talking about something. Yeah, you don't know the real struggles of gun violence unless you really in the field. What is that song? You just talking, bitch. You got your brother killed, your own nephew killed, nigga.
That's crazy.
Like, you didn't bring up nothing like, hey, look, I lost someone dear to me to do the gun violence. I know I rap about that, but the entertainment value does not outweigh the real life choices. I don't believe in gun reform because what are we reforming, nigga? We got gun control laws. They do background checks. Most of the time, you can't buy a gun. The background check until they come back. They got red flag laws. They got yellow flag laws. You already got to be 18. Go ahead, raise it to 21. What else is there to do? Because you're not taking them. But as I digress, unless you really pushing a policy issue or agenda when it comes to this shit, you just talking. She talking about some, yes, we're gonna secure the border or make sure that our 30 million immigrants become legal citizens. They can't because they're illegal. They haven't gone through the naturalization process, which already takes 10 plus years. That's why they come here illegally. You're not saying anything. You're saying the wall didn't work and that they have tunnels. Well, obviously there's something wrong. The wall is a deterrent, not a goddamn all means stop. It's a deterrent. But you have federal agents cutting barbed wire and concertina wire that we're setting up to keep people from crossing illegally. Y'all are cutting them and letting them in freely. What are we doing to secure the border? Our infrastructure, literally, cities can't maintain the influx of immigrants. San Antonio is running wild with immigrants. There are more accidents every day than I've ever fucking seen. All by uninsured motorists. And there's a reason they're uninsured. Half of them don't speak English. I'm not being racist.
Because they can't get insurance.
I'm not being racist. I'm just saying, it's facts. It's well known.
Along with them big
We're reaping the benefits. My insurance has increased from the amount of accidents by uninsured motorists. Damn. And it ain't like they just popped out of nowhere. What they did, and there's a reason.
I never thought about it like that.
Bro, literally, my car and bike insurance, it used to be $500 for everything. It's $720 now. I haven't gotten a single accident. I haven't gotten a single speed ticket in 7 years. Yeah. It's going up because there's thefts. Thefts are going up. I'm not even talking about murders and all that shit because that's a whole multifaceted issue about population and density. But I'm talking about legitimate poverty rising. San Antonio's the highest homeless rate because it's full of me and Dally was driving down a goddamn bus stop. I'm thinking, oh shit, they throw an event here every Saturday. Nigga, they were illegals.
Oh, Lord.
I'm thinking it's a party every Saturday. These niggas built around the bus. They all around the bus. His families and shit. They got matched gray safe sweatsuits on. Nigga, they were illegals getting dropped off. Bus loads.
That is, yeah.
Like, what? Come on, bro. What are the true policies that you are trying to change? Niggas, how do you go from being the least liked office in recent history, one of the least liked vice presidents in recent history, now you a fan favorite candidate? You was just talking about how healthy Joe Biden was, now his health is deteriorating? Are we supposed to believe you? Mm-hmm. Where is this coming from? They literally were the least liked office. That cabinet was voted least liked in decades. But now they're winning the world. They're winning their country over. The polls have them winning.
With Megan Thee Stallion and Quavo. But you know what, though?
This shit ridiculous, bro.
Like I said, though, I do actually believe maybe it was exciting for the people actually there at the rally.
Because it was a college town.
The consensus that I've seen on social media is like, yo, what the fuck?
Bro. And even if you look at the crowd, half of it aren't even black people.
Right.
Yeah.
But they tried.
There was a lot of old white people in there.
Yeah.
Clapping and like, they just blind, bro. Because they don't give a fuck. It ain't bother them. They go home at night. They just white liberals. They ain't associated to any of that shit. It don't piss them off. They gonna support whatever black people do because they white liberals.
Yeah.
That shit is disgusting.
Yeah.
And Megan Thee Stallion is a good rapper when she wants to rap. Yeah. She rarely does it.
She actually rapping, yeah.
Yeah, when she rarely does it, but she's I'm not discrediting her talent, but that's not the place for that. Use your education. Show us in a better light. Aren't y'all? Isn't it a big thing about black women being over sexualized, objectified? What the fuck did you just promote to everybody?
And it's crazy because she probably got the fucking bag for that.
What did we just promote?
It's just sad, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, do what you want with your body, but okay. Go ahead, do what you want with your body. Be a whore. Not saying that's what that was.
That's exactly what the fuck you said.
Come on.
I'm just saying, bro. Doing what you want. Why is doing what you want and all that shit tied to sexual promiscuity? It ain't about, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting into that whole debate because, I can't really speak on that from that standpoint. But my opinion, my question is, why is it always tied to sexual promiscuity or sexual looseness? I say the same thing about niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you out here sticking your dick in everything, getting a bunch of girls pregnant, can't control who you nut in, you don't take care of your business because you ain't got the money to because you was out here being undisciplined, you're fucking trash. All these ain't shit niggas who ain't taking care of their C's, or you know what I'm saying, they having babies left and right recklessly, you trash because you ain't got the discipline. You don't have the self fucking care to be responsible with your shit.
So why you was doing it?
I wasn't. I ain't got no kids.
See.
You can have fun. I ain't never said you couldn't have fun. Live your life. But where's the discipline behind it?
Yeah, I'm just talking shit.
You get what I'm saying?
He ain't lying.
Where's the discipline behind it? I don't get niggas that be knocking down hoes like it's a trophy. Now, if that's we're men, we do it. But if it's your personality,
It
there's
shouldn't
something
be.
wrong.
Yeah, it shouldn't be your
Why is that your
defining.
personality? Why is your
Yeah,
entire personality who you being a whore?
yeah. It shouldn't be your like
Being a hot girl. Why
defining
is being
like.
a hot girl so sought after? Hot girl summer. Why is that? As a man, I'm asking our our female listeners. Why is it that that's an achievement? Why is that a goal? Why is that sought?
It's a psyops.
I'm just asking why it's sought.
It's the psyop.
You can live your life. I know plenty of professionals who get down and dirty, but they don't carry it that way. It ain't. It's what they do, but that's not who they. You get what
Who
I'm
they
saying?
are, yeah.
Yeah, like they're
It's not who
professionals.
they are.
They
It's who
have
they
fun on
do.
their.
Yeah.
They keep their personal life personal, but whenever they in public, hey, I'm here to represent myself in public. What I do behind these doors is none of y'all business. But why is it that the younger generations? I mean, yeah, you can say it's music and all that, but older generations do it too. Like being a hoe, I'm single, I'm
Sexual
outside.
liberation.
Yeah, like what is that? Being free sexually don't
That's
mean you got to be a whore.
that's right there. Body positivity
Why is positivity only tied to sex?
and being fat.
And being
Uh,
As a fat nigga saying
yeah,
that,
like why is it not about discipline, loving yourself? Loving yourself ain't got to do with sticking shit inside you.
they don't.
Just like love yourself they ain't got shit to do with you sticking your dick in something else.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
yeah, I feel that. I
So
feel that, bro, for sure.
my biggest frustration is setting us. We literally be sticking our foot in our mouths. We get all these fucking stereotypical bullshit, these jokes, these critiques from outside cultures, and we promote the shit on a large level. It's not everybody, but how the fuck do you not have you fucking so pro black, went to Howard, you a black woman, but you don't have the fucking cognitive fucking dissonance or whatever the fuck it's called, mental awareness. Shit, I used the wrong word. Mental awareness, the situational awareness, the self awareness to know what the fuck you just promoted on your fucking platform to for the nation and the world to see.
And I also think that goes back to my point in the last episode. Is like these niggas just trying to win. Like,
Yeah,
Ridiculous,
and
bro.
all
And that's a
wrong.
shame
and
because
that's
it's
both
not about
sides.
the
And that's
policy.
both
And that's
sides.
why I can't support it.
And
That's why I can't support
yeah.
it. It's no longer about the policy. It's no longer they not even caring. They just trying to win over the woo their constituents. They not even trying to help their constituents.
Yeah.
That's the bullshit. And that's why shit don't change. And I will never support this system. I will never vote in this system because it's fucking trash until something change. Bring back the '08 and the '08 shit. Yeah, it's rough and tough. Whoever you might win might not. Whoever you like might not win. But guess what? You grow and you vote again the next time because they're gonna bring up new policies. Hey, this was handled this way the last 4 years. How are we gonna change it? These fucking debates be repeat of old shit and insults. There's no change. I'm done.
Yeah, it's all like it's very much like I said, each side just trying to beat the other side and just trying to get interest from both sides through whether it's
Yeah.
it's
They just
it's a big shouting match. Like
it's like whoever, like you said, whoever, they're both trying to win at any means necessary.
yeah,
Like
if I
I'm thinking
gotta
like
get
if I gotta get like scrappy, like there's no good. I'm thinking like a race. It's like niggas don't got no form. It's just
yeah,
real ugly. They just trying
yeah,
to get to the finish line.
right first.
Yeah, but first, and again, it's just the lesser of two evils. But again, we'll dive back into this once we get back around to election time. Uh, yeah,
But
yeah,
I do think that the social consensus was that like, yo, this is crazy, like in a
yeah.
bad way. So I do
No,
I do give niggas credit for that. That's what I see. That's
right.
what I see.
Yeah, and
Definitely.
for the people who really tuned in, they know what
Yeah,
that shit was.
yeah.
So I'm not even saying the majority of us supported it, but
Just the fact
it's
that it
the
happened.
disappointment. It's the disappointment,
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially coming from somebody that's supposed to be representing our black women. That's all I'm saying.
and
that's
Indian
it.
Where's
women.
that social awareness as a black woman? Like,
Definitely.
that's all I'm saying.
I wonder.
All right.
No mind. Let me chill. Go ahead.
Talk about it. Talk about it, nigga. It's mad real.
I was about to say, I wonder what the AKs, how the AKs feel about that one.
Ah,
And
see.
bro, and you get what I'm saying? Remember, get out here and vote for the D9.
Cause
It's
whole lot of
I'm
talking
not
and
saying her
driving.
heart was never in it. You could really care about some stuff and have ulterior motives. But the power play pattern that I see with politicians, this shit was planned, bro.
Yeah.
Shit was written in sand. You go to Howard, so you know that when it's time for you, she might not even want to be president at the time, but when it's time for you to be DA office, when it's time for you to be in the Senate, Republican, governor, whatever, you got that backing of strong black woman. That's just how I feel about the shit. And I'm not saying she wasn't genuine in her pledging and crossing of the sands, but y'all know how I don't give a fuck about that Greek life shit anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's some shit behind that goes against my spirituality purpose. So
They be
yeah,
spanking niggas.
not even that, bro. They really be praising deities. We ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Well,
We
that's
ain't getting none of
What
Patreon.
you
that. We
think
ain't
that,
Ooh,
getting
that's
none of
bro? We ain't gonna talk
Patreon, boy.
about what
That's
Patreon, goddamn it.
Patreon, boy.
Y'all
We
gonna
gotta
make
get
ISO Joe
rocking.
come back out, goddamn
that.
it.
All right. All right. Go. Yeah. Damn. What's another? I was trying to think of a different basketball formation. Nah,
to
nah. We switching from ISO. We going to pick and roll.
pick
We
a
going to pick and
roll,
roll.
pick
Pick
a
and
roll,
roll.
pick a
All
roll.
right. But onto
Goddamn
the
triangle, triangle.
onto the pick
Delilah.
onto the pick and roll. So from there, we're gonna get into our other topic of. It just seemed like a very all of a sudden, but not all of a sudden, this big discussion of niggas talking to kids.
Hey man,
Yeah, I
niggas told
don't
me
know.
it's my algorithm.
There's been mad pedophilia stuff of adults talking to minors, as in recently or back in a couple years ago. But it reminds me of like the Me Too
Yeah,
era when like
it's
yeah, even it was
definitely me
like
too.
you're right. Either it was happening then, or just people coming out of the woodworks and like, hey, like this guy talked to me when I was
Hmm.
16, and yeah. But no, there's a lot of that going on. And what would y'all feel like the biggest one? I don't know. I think mine would probably the Dr. Disrespect might be for real.
It's
Or
either Dr.
or the
Disrespect or
Mr.
Mr.
Beast
Beast.
one.
It's probably Mr.
Yeah.
Beast because Mr. Beast the biggest YouTuber ever.
So I'll break down before we get into it. So again,
Yeah.
the Mr. Beast one. So Mr. Beast again, as people should know, if you don't know, he's a very big YouTuber, philanthropist, just does a lot of just random shit
I honestly don't
with
feel
his
like a lot of
money.
like black people know Mr. Beast
Yeah,
for real. Like,
yeah, it really took me a while to figure out who he was, but he
yeah,
just does a lot of random shit, like gives away money, makes things, this and that, just makes content. But he's a big millionaire. He just does things. But anyways, he had a member on his team that was one of his close friends, and then I guess while he was coming up, the friend decided that they wanted to transition, so they transitioned to a lady. Um, and then it came out recently that that person was talking recklessly to a minor, and it, in my opinion, I thought it was crazy because it took a little while for it to like catch traction. Because I was like, ain't nobody else talking about this? Like, this is big. But then that's one, and the other one is Doctor Disrespect, which is YouTube
Twitch streamer.
gamer, streamer, personality guy, and yeah, he was big. He's known for winning a lot of gaming tournaments, this and that. And it came out again. He's married, got two kids. He was talking like inappropriately to to
She was trying
someone
to
that was
meet. He was trying to
underage.
meet up with them. I don't know if it was
Whoever,
male or
I
female.
think it was a girl. Yeah, but yeah,
He
trying to meet up with
never
them.
tried to meet up. They talked
They
about
planned
it, but it
about it.
never.
Oh, did they plan
They
it?
talked about it. No, didn't plan
Okay,
it. They
okay,
talked
okay.
as if like if we ever meet up, would you be da da da? But it never
Yeah,
came to fruition.
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But from there, go ahead. Go ahead. Pick up the topic. What are y'all thoughts on in general? Keith go first. Keith go first.
It's been a lot of it's been a lot of even aside
Y'all gonna
from
hate me.
even aside from these, like there's been like a lot of people trying to do this Chris Hansen shit on their own,
Oh, I forgot to say about
and
that. Yeah.
and I said this a few pods ago. Niggas told me it's my algorithm. Shut up, Jordan. Shut up. I know you want to say
That's
something,
enough.
nigga.
That's enough.
Niggas told me it's my algorithm, bro, but I really feel like it's like a thing, and I don't. This is aside from the Mr. Beast disrespect shit. I kind of want to get this off first because like I really I don't think it's genuine. Like it's
It's
okay.
not.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, not as okay, but I understand like niggas that's trying to talk to kids or trying to do anything with kids. should not be, should not be taken lightly. It's a very serious matter. But I also don't think that the niggas that's trying to like catch these niggas in it are doing it for the right reasons. I don't think they really trying to clean up the streets. I don't really think they trying to like clean up the internet. It's just content for them, and that shit is whack to me. And I said, like I said before, it feels like there's like an uptick in this shit because it's getting views right now because it's hot. Just like Wes said, it's kind of like the Me Too era. Like, so the shit is hot now, so it's like, oh, let me try to start catching fucking, pedophiles talking to kids and shit like that. Like, why the fuck is the game pulling up on a fucking on a nigga in a bathroom, like punching him and pushing him and assaulting him? And that's another thing. It's like niggas using the excuse to try to beat up on a nigga. Like, all right, yeah, this is a person that I can assault and it'll probably be okay.
Yeah,
And it's
I was
like,
gonna say,
like
yeah.
that shit is whack to me. Now under don't misunderstand what I'm saying. If that nigga was really doing that, the nigga that he was, pulling up on is really doing some gross shit, he should face consequences for that. But it shouldn't be just a hot thing to make content about and make money and try to monetize it. Like, I
Yeah,
understand Chris Hansen does this shit, but the nigga been doing it for 30 years. So like,
we can.
what?
Well,
And there's actual judicial
Right,
yeah,
and there's
legal consequences behind his
there's
shit.
actually niggas have niggas on sex offender lists, all that kind of shit. Nigga been doing it for 30 years, and his shit for me as a father is educational. I understand that these things happen. I understand how these niggas talk to these kids. So like, I appreciate that, but these niggas is trying to get a lick off the internet. That's fucking whack, bro. Man, this Mr. Beast and Dr. Disrespect shit. I don't know too much about these niggas, but I do know that it's definitely not a good look for the LGBT community, and I haven't heard much from them about it. As far as the Mr. Beast, um, I don't really have too much to say about them. Joe, you really can take it from here, but I probably should
before he
jump
goes,
in.
I was gonna go more into, like I said. Remember, we gotta bring some backstory about Chris Hansen. People don't might
Oh,
not know
oh
Chris
yeah,
Hansen.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
Chris Hansen,
I didn't know
um,
Chris Hansen, but go
he
ahead.
start he started out as a
To Catch a
reporter
Predator.
of
A lot more people understand
To Catch
what
a
To Catch a
Predator. Right?
Predator
He
is.
was a beat reporter in Detroit. Right, made his way up the ranks. Then he's in NBC, and then he started. It was in the early 2000s. He started. It was called something before, but basically it turned into Catch a Predator. So basically, they'd have actual, what was it T dat? What was it? Was it TCAT to Catch a
To
Predator?
Catch a
So
Predator.
like
Yeah.
they would work. They had other groups that they work with that would again act as like undercover children online, and that would be in random chat rooms. If you over the age of shit 27, 28, like they had them like chat rooms, AOL joints back in the day, and yeah, like they would act as kids, and then predators are in there, and then they talk to them, yada yada yada, and then they'd end up setting up a meetup, and then the predator shows up, bing bang boom, they start
Nigga
sitting down
locked up.
and talk to Chris Hansen, and yeah, and just talk to him about, hey, why are you here? You were saying this and that.
That shit.
Niggas either admit to it or not. But the biggest difference, he even said it in one of his. Again, he still is doing these stings essentially to this day, and they do on his podcast. Shout out to the podcast.
Shout out to the pod.
They have like a Q&A at the end, and someone did ask. It was like a couple months ago, and yes, a nigga still listen to it. And the Q&A, they were like, what are your thoughts on these, like, what do you call them, like renegade type people trying to do the
Yeah.
same thing as you? And he
I think
said
I
basically
remember
said the
this.
same. Yeah, he basically said the same thing. He's like, I appreciate the consideration of what they're doing, but the biggest thing is like, with no, yeah, if there's no like law enforcement backing, like
You just trying to
there's just,
embarrass a nigga.
yeah, there's just like it's not really
And even like with the
plausible.
nigga, that put up on
EDP.
EDP, is just like, what happened
Mhm.
He
after
had
that?
some,
He just lost
he
his
had some
Right.
YouTube.
sick shit.
He
Yeah,
lost his
but
YouTube. He was on some shit too.
that nigga was on
Yeah,
some sick shit too.
Right. So
yeah,
it's like, bro, what was that for? He did
right.
lose. EDP did like lose his YouTube and all that. So I guess there's a consequence. But it's like, bro, what did you really do it for?
Yeah, I think people would anticipate that, like, again, if there's no no law backing it. They're just anticipating like, the typical like internet warriors are gonna like, all right, we just gonna, they're gonna end up getting
They're gonna
doxxed,
expose
this and
them.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But no, it's
I
just
think
a
it's
lot of
just a
that.
lick right now.
And
And
again, like you said, it's what's popular right now.
yeah.
And yeah, this shit is crazy. But like, shit, somebody gonna get hurt. Like that one dude. There was another one that the
The
people
nigga got shot.
at Target. Yeah, he tried to
Yeah,
meet
the
up with
nigga
a
got
kid,
shot.
and then they ran
Ain't
up
that
on
what
him with the
Jordan said
camera.
though? When I brought up last time, niggas like, I'll shoot one of these niggas.
Shoot with
If
them
that's
niggas,
me.
man. Y'all trying to
Yeah,
ruin my cause a reputable harm to
Reputable
me.
harm to me forever.
yeah.
But my
Go
take,
ahead.
right? So
Yeah.
some of these are reaches when it comes to these celebrities. Some of them, like, realistically, if you outside living real life, when you become an older teenager, 16, 17, normally dating within 2 to 3 years is acceptable. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like a 17-year-old and a 19-year-old, that's not crazy.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like real life, I'm out here touching grass, bro. Like 17 to 19, 18 to 21, 17 to 20 if y'all were dating like 16 to 18. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that little range is acceptable. It's murky as fuck, especially depending on when y'all meet, but generally accepted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've always said 18 is only the legal age of an adult because it gives us the right to vote. There is no maturity marker. There is no threshold
Mm-hmm.
of decision making or threshold of cognitive awareness that happens at 18 that makes you so much more responsible. Responsibility and wisdom comes with age.
I was absolutely
Me at
responsible
23
at
is
18.
nowhere near where the fuck I'm at 30. Me at 27 is nowhere near where I'm at almost 30. Right? So let's get that out the way. Some of these are reaches. Some of these things, the pedophile, the PDF was 19, the girl was 17, or he just turned 20, she was 17. Like, you know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. I'm not saying it's acceptable, but I'm saying it's a gray area because literally real life, that's normal. Now, you
Shit,
can,
19 and 17 is like a high school. Is high school if you a dumb nigga.
or you get what I'm saying, or y'all met
Yeah.
your senior year, she a sophomore,
If you're
your
dumb.
birthday early,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you turn 19, she's 16, like, you're not a pedophile, bro.
Yeah.
You get what
What
I'm
if,
saying?
what about another situation with the AMP Chris dude? They were
Oh,
saying
I
that
ain't even see about that joke.
So he was
that
21 at the time.
she was 21.
He
She
was
lied.
21, she was 17.
She lied
She
about his
said she was
age,
19 at first.
but then
And
she
that
told him,
and he kept talking, yes.
yeah,
So
yeah,
at
yeah,
that age, again, he reached the outer cusp of that age group. At 21,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
I turned 21, to to uh to associate with you, you could be 17. I'd kick it, you 17, are you a baby? Nah, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I carried it.
Yeah.
But when I was 20,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah, yeah.
it was just when you turn 18. That's what me at 20, like when you turn 18.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at 21, I couldn't really associate with 17 because I
Niggas can
knew
drink and
I could
shit. Like, nah.
I could buy myself a drink. You got to at least be able to get in the club
Yeah.
legally. You know what I'm saying? So I carried it because I know how that shit looked. But yeah, some of them are reaches. That Chris one is one of the sick ones where it's like, bro, she told you, you over the age.
Which Chris
Granted,
one?
you
Which
didn't
Chris?
do Chris
AMP.
V.
Okay.
AMP. You didn't do anything. And that's how you gonna carry. I didn't do nothing with it, bro. I was just talking
He
shit.
says some things though, but that's the
Yeah, oh yeah.
even
But that's what I'm
Chris
saying.
Hansen, even Chris
The
Hansen,
intention the intention behind you saying it is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
Just like Mr. Dr. Disrespect. The intention behind you saying that, because he was saying, things leaned into the inappropriate side was probably like, damn, that I bet your ass is tight, or I bet your ass look good in those shorts on Instagram. You get what I'm saying? Some shit like that, or like
mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure some shit like that. But you know your intentions behind it. Maybe you was waiting till she turned 18 and then you're gonna meet up with her. You can call that grooming, you can call it whatever you want. But I'm saying, yeah, you legally didn't do anything, but that's a weird vibe, especially when you're older. But
This Mr. Beast nigga.
that Ava nigga's wild.
I didn't even see that.
That
I didn't see
nigga
what
jumped
it
out
was.
the
Okay.
fucking cliff with this shit, bro.
But even on top of all that, as far as the content goes, Keith, you are right. So I'm going to say you were right in one way. Yes, it's a big thing content wise, so everybody's doing it. But remember what I said. I don't see a lot of it because I don't follow pages that push that. Because on social media, I'm looking at cars, guns, political shit. I don't really see the academics, the shade room. I don't see those. You get what I'm saying? If I happen to end up on Reels, it'll pop up because of Charleston White or something.
Yeah.
But I don't care. I don't really see it because I never. So it is pushed because if I go on YouTube right now, it'll pop up. But remember, I explained it to you. It's hot content wise. You are right. I will say I was wrong about that. It's hot content wise. But it ain't no different than the 20v1 balloon pop.
Yeah.
Or the balloon pop shit and the 20v1 shit. It's just. That's what's being. So it's not like it's all these predators out here. They always been there.
Yeah.
But a lot of this shit is staged. I think they get somebody with a low social media presence who ain't gonna get hurt by it, and they fuck with them, pay them a bag, and then they get good views off of it. I don't think that shit legitimate. You saying they doing it for content, yes, but I don't think they're genuinely going after people like that. That's why I said some of it might even be a point where they acting like they of age, and when they pull up on them, they just like on something. Oh, you trying to be like I said? If I was out here singling and mingling like wilding, and a girl was like, "Oh, I'm 18. I want to meet up with you at the." I'm like, "All right, that's kind of weird. I'm not meeting you at no store. You can meet me at a bar or something. Oh, can you come get me?" And you pull up saying I'm a pedophile. You liable to die. like I might just shoot you.
Yeah.
Cause you playing with me.
That game,
and I don't think
that game joint looks so weird. Bro.
And the niggas just, bro, ain't no. I don't care how sick you are. A lot of people do get scared when they get caught, right? That's that shit. But you can't tell me random niggas pulling up with cameras and shit, just smacking the shit out you, bro. Yeah, I'm really gonna go. We gonna go crazy, bro. I'm already fucked up. I'm thinking you the police.
Yeah.
If you ain't got no badge on, I'm whooping your ass.
Yeah.
As a man, regardless of the crime, I'm not saying I'm associated with any of that. Y'all probably gonna look at me different because of my statements earlier. Listeners, I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas know me.
Yeah.
But like, I really don't think these niggas be genuinely pulling up on predators. I think it'd be staged content where it's like, hey, look, we gonna give you 5K, we gonna give you 2K. You don't have social media. Nobody's gonna know it. You know, nobody who cares. You don't care.
5K, I do that shit right now.
You get what I'm saying? It's niggas. We don't know none of these niggas.
Yeah.
Who are these niggas?
Nobody looking at
Who are these niggas? But you're right though. You're right though. It could. I just don't see it being
like I said. It's the pattern because it's always the same thing. They just sit there and take it. I don't know what sick fuck that's willing to meet a kid that's not gonna do some nasty shit if a nigga start touching him.
Yeah.
Because it ain't the police.
Yeah.
Chris Hansen, the only reason shit gets sketchy because them niggas be getting ready to dip, but the police be there.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna stand there unless, no matter what I'm caught in. I'm not gonna stand there unless let somebody videotape me slapping the shit out of me, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't got no guns on them. Y'all ain't got no guns on y'all. Oh yeah.
Y'all niggas done. Y'all niggas are done.
I just can't do it, bro. And this is me with a realistic touch grass mop. I'm not saying, and again, pedophilia and talking to an underage person are two different things to me. Pedophilia is like, to me, Jordan, like kids, 14 under, 15 under, and you're past a certain age, right? That's pedophilia to me. 17, 18, and you're a young adult, 20, 19, 21, in that little bubble of gray area, that's not pedophilia.
It's just predatory.
It is inappropriate predatory, not even predatory sometimes, because you're still a peer. You were just a peer. But it's irresponsible adult action.
Okay, I got you.
If I was 21 and like I said, a 17-year-old talked to me, I could talk and flirt, but I know, hey, I have to set a boundary because I'm an adult now.
Yeah.
19, get away with it. 20, you're fucking pushing it, buddy. 21, hey, you gotta be able to get in this fucking club.
Yeah.
And then when I hit 25, that became my 21 threshold.
Yeah.
Like 18 was low key, like on some, unless you're legal, we all drunk, we having fun. It just happened, and you were actually 18 and legal, that would never be on my radar.
And that's what I was going to say.
Because I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I have to make adult decisions.
That's the other
side. So I think inappropriate adult contact and pedophilia are two different things.
That's the other side of that, like that 18-year-old threshold thing. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Why do people act like it's some mature, some magic threshold that everything just gets better?
Right.
You're just so much smarter and more responsible. Nigga, I was more responsible at 21 than I was at 18. I'll take that right now.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's kind of the other side of it, because it's like some niggas. I feel like I've talked about it recently. Like some niggas will be like, 28, and girl will be like 18, 19. It's like, oh, well, is she legal? Like,
And that's what I'm saying. But I told y'all my morals be tying into a lot of my thoughts, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
as they should.
like even
Well,
so, I disagree to a certain extent. So, if to me, once you hit like 23, you know what you know you.
yeah.
A lot of people still find themselves later, late teens and shit.
Mm-hmm.
23, your intentions, your action, your person, that's all intentionality, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't groom you if I'm 35 and you 23. Now I can groom you, so to speak, into being into a relationship with me, what I like, what I don't like,
Mm-hmm.
because as I'm
That's
older,
more
I've
like
done more, I
molding.
have more. You know, I'm molding you to fit
Yeah.
with me, and if you don't
Yeah.
like it, you can get the fuck on.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's predatory. Predatory is, oh, you're 17, I'm 26. You see me, I got a job, I got a car. The shit we talk about that we seen girls in our
Bruh,
schools go
I
through.
even think 26 and 18 is like that. 26 and 19 is like that to me.
Yeah, but that's what I told you. Like my threshold, once I got like 4 or 5 years past 25,
Mm-hmm.
it was a adult accident. Like, bro, you can't even buy yourself a drink. What the fuck am I talking to you for?
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
bad looks on me. Because you don't even have enough to fuck with me right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a soldier. I wasn't doing shit. But you know what I'm saying? Outside of physical
Yeah.
flings, in
Yeah.
order to truly want to be with somebody, you had to like bring something of substance, not
Mm-hmm.
just looks. Because I can get that anytime. Niggas can pay for that.
Like
You
old
know what I'm
niggas
saying?
still be going to spring break and shit.
You get what I'm saying? 40-year-old niggas, that's
We
predatory.
talked about
40-year-old
that
niggas
too.
going to spring breaks for fucking young college girls, that shit's weird.
That shit crazy.
But again, that's remember I told you that age gap. Now if I was 19 at a high school spring break.
Yeah.
I was with my peers.
Yeah.
It was 17 and 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
I wasn't being predatory.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything with anybody under the age of 18. Put that out there. But because I was with somebody that was 19 at the time. But that was Bria.
Hey, why we name
Y'all
You
know.
ain't have, you ain't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
Nah, because I'm dropping the name. She don't listen to this shit. I'm dropping the name because niggas, y'all niggas know who that is.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, but you gotta, hey, because niggas gonna be looking at me weird. I told y'all niggas be, but my homeboys be listening to this pod.
These definitely gonna come out. These definitely gonna come out when we blow up.
Yeah, but I'm not saying. What am I saying that's wrong? But you get what I'm saying. But you see why? But this take will have me. People will call me. I'm defending pedophilia. They'll say some wild shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I already stated, to me, there's a difference between inappropriate adult contact and action and actual true pedophilia.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it. And I work off of a moral thing. Like I said, if you 30 talking to a 17-year-old, all right, you're fucking nasty. Again, close to that little
Even
adult
18.
threshold, but
Like, it ain't
but
even
18
17.
again, 18, they're past that adult threshold, but it's up to that 18-year-old to move with the awareness. Because I knew at 18, I ain't had nothing for the 30-year-old woman.
But what's the real difference between 17 and 18 besides the law?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. But why? So my thing is, when does that become not a factor? Right? It's like 23, 24.
Yeah, you're right.
But, hear me out. Everybody gets so caught up at people being under 18. How can you blame niggas for playing that same card against them? Well, y'all said 18 was the magic number. What the fuck y'all mad at? You see how sick niggas think?
Yeah.
That's how they think.
Yeah.
You willing to persecute me for talking to somebody that's 17 and 364 days. Don't say shit to me when she 18.
Yeah.
That's how they think, and that's the game niggas play. They don't operate off the morality like I do.
Yeah.
They operate off the legality.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That's wild
So,
as fuck to me still.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Like I said, past a certain age, none of this shit matter for real. But in that gray area from 17 to like 23, it's a big gray area, and it's hard to navigate as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
A true adult that's learning themselves, not somebody that's 40 or 30. They don't need to even be in that realm.
Yeah.
Like 22, you can kind of 32 and 22. But again, it's the gray area.
Yeah, it's like
22,
why?
23. It's like all that shit blurs, and you have to be responsible as an adult to know how to navigate it.
Yeah.
And I feel like with the age of, it's all comes full circle, with the age of content, the age of we're in the mass information era of the humans. There's a bunch of people in general make poor fucking decisions, so we're not putting the best characters morally into these content spaces.
Yeah.
Because most of the best people morally outside working normal jobs.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's
Or
what
they doing
people
something
want to see
else.
the car crash though. Like
But
they want to
you
see
get,
the
but you
worst
get what I'm.
niggas, and like that's who
Not
make the
even that, because
content.
we don't know they the worst niggas till they come out. But what I'm saying is there's so
Okay, I
many
see
of
what you're
them
saying.
because of how they blow
I
up.
see what you're
There
saying.
is no background check to become.
I
There is
see what you're
no
saying.
security clearance to become a
Yeah,
content creator.
yeah.
So you getting all these people who would have been doing the shit anyway if they weren't big or not.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all it is. It's just exemplifying that a lot of people is they just not good people sometimes. Especially like I said, some of the one like that, like 19 and 21, 2017, that don't even ask me about it. But like the Mr. Beast thing, you know, the 25 talking to a 17-year-old, that's that one where you're like, hey, you were having inappropriate adult contact and you made poor decisions, you gotta own up to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not defending none of that shit. I'm
You
not
gotta
saying they're right or
stand on
wrong. I'm just saying it's not pedophilia to Jordan.
that. I don't know if we gonna get into the
No.
what?
Patreon.
No. I'm saying, are we gonna get
Oh.
into the? No. Are we gonna get into the details of the Mr. B shit?
I don't
really know much. I don't.
Yeah, I don't
Do you
care.
know what? Do you know what they?
I mean,
they said
it was more like they were just having really inappropriate conversation with, as a male, having really
no.
yeah. I think it was.
Wait.
I think
Is
as
it- is it- at that time,
I think this is
he was
before
a
the
male?
I think it was before the transition.
Oh,
I could be
okay.
wrong, but either way, it's fucked up. But
Yeah.
they were having inappropriate conversations with people in Discord chats that were like, you know, 14, 13 years old. Like, but from my understanding, that a lot of these like fan Discord chats be going left sometime. But that don't mean you got to engage in this shit, bro.
Also, it wasn't Mr. Beast himself. It wasn't
Mr. Beast himself. It was his.
So Mr. Beast is associated with it.
He's the face,
but it's not him.
Yeah.
It's the trans person.
It's the sidekick.
And they were
It's one of his
20.
friends. One of his friends.
Yeah, they were 20 and the fan was 13. Again, that's pedophilia.
Yeah, exactly.
Saying anything sexual to a 13-year-old is pedophilia.
Exactly. And they was saying shit like calling the little nigga was calling them daddy and all this extra shit. Like,
yeah, that shit's.
And then on top of that,
pedophilia.
there's evidence and like verification that this nigga like follows and consumes like PDF fucking content, like niggas that make PDF cartoons, and all that kind of shit. So that's all I really had on that. That shit is crazy.
That's true. Like I said, I didn't get into that because that's true. Really,
Yeah.
I don't defend none of that shit.
Yeah,
I was speaking more on some of these. Some of these things that we see are very nuanced.
Right.
But the ones that are clear and cut, yeah.
But what y'all
sick.
think
But
that
again,
means for? Go ahead.
Mr. Beast really he has to cut ties with it.
Yeah,
I would have
he
been cut
did.
ties
He
with
did.
it. You get what I'm saying? And there's nothing you can just like Kai. That was his cameraman.
Yeah.
But you have no choice because although I think Chris V, Kai's cameraman, had inappropriate adult contact because that was 21 and 17. And she said she was 19 at first. We're not even talking about, dang, y'all gonna let us say a nigga victim blaming. But again, we're showing that's a true example of how these underage people know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
Now, what if she never told him and she just tried to out him?
Yeah.
He would have been like, you told me you was 19. Josh Giddey.
He would have sounded.
The girl had a
crazy.
fake ID and said she was 18 in the club. She was 16 or some shit, right? 15.
I ain't read up
16.
on the story.
She was like 16, 17, 15, somewhere between there. She had a
That's
fake
why-
ID
and
in the
that's why
club.
ain't
Told,
shit happened to him.
yeah, told Josh Giddey she was 18 in the club.
Yeah.
He was 19 at the time.
And she was in the club.
So
Yeah.
we have to look at it. Like I said, that shit is all multifaceted. I'm not victim blaming. But I'm saying some people have true intentionalities when they make these actions. Like I said, I knew girls who were 14, dating 20 years old, and were proud of it. To this day, they'll tell you, yeah, I had a boyfriend. My boyfriend was 20 in high school. They will talk about it. They be talking about it on social media.
Yep.
But the army changed that. But what really changed me was that 36-year-old. She made me grow
You
up.
a victim.
You a victim. I grew the fuck up. But again, this is not defending anything like that, but I'm saying real life is nuanced, and real life has morality things and cultural things that kind of get into the way of this legality shit, right? And that's all I'm pointing out. Like, Sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, I'm not saying majority. Sometimes the younger person knows intentionally what they are doing. They are a victim to their actions. That's the best thing I can say. They're a victim to their own actions, whether they're ill thought of because they don't have the wiseness. But again, you can fuck around as a woman, have a one night stand at 23, and regret that shit when you're 30. You were not a victim. You were not. You know what I'm saying? You were a victim of your own actions.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm getting at. If you fully listen to this and didn't report me to the police, I'm saying you're a victim to your actions, yes. But sometimes you put yourself there. I was doing that shit ill heat of my parents ain't want. I knew right from wrong. And we're going to stop acting like people, young adults, don't know right from wrong. They do. They just make bad choices. And this is not justifying shit.
Oh, no. You done got clipped 30 times already.
but do y'all get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And you know, motherfuckers going to walk up to me, well, if you have a daughter, I'm going to tell my daughter the real. You out here being fast, you're going to make some decisions you don't want to make. I pray. Only thing you can do as a parent, this is my mom told me, only thing she can do as a parent is give me the tools I need to survive. It's up to me to use them.
That's it.
Especially once I know right from wrong.
Did she... you don't got to answer this, but did she tell your sisters the same thing?
Yeah, my sisters... I had the roughest. In terms of parenting, because she didn't want to raise no soft-ass man. I'm a boy. I'm the only boy at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got stepbrothers now, but like... My older sister, she was a rough around the edges too. But my mom had her at like 17.
Yeah.
She had me at like 20. She had my sister at 22.
Yeah.
23. You know what I'm saying? Like she kind of grew up as we seen my mom grow up. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
But my older sister made big mistakes when she was 18, 19 that she didn't rectify till she was 27. She caught felonies and shit. You know what I'm saying? At 18.
Yeah.
Bad decisions. I was outside doing shit I wasn't supposed to be doing, but I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing it.
Yeah.
Now, did I necessarily think about the ramifications of how big the consequences could be at the time? Fuck no. But that's a bad choice. But I knew what I was doing. I can't say I'm a fall victim to a house that I broke in where we almost got shot. I can't say I'm a victim of gunhood because I broke into a nigga house. I knew I was breaking into a house. Do you get what I'm saying with this though? Like I knew what I was doing.
I got you.
I knew it was wrong. I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing it, but I did it and I wanted to do it. I'm not a victim of that. I'm a victim of my own choices.
Yeah, I feel that.
But that's how I look at it. I'm not saying that's everybody. I'm saying in some cases, people have intentionality. Yeah.
Clip.
Hey, we cut this episode short for real. Niggas gonna judge me.
Hey man, niggas is going.
Yeah. Y'all wanna touch that Olympic boxing shit real quick? At all?
Yeah, let me go first.
Go ahead.
So,
well, let Wes roll it in.
Okay.
So to reel it in, currently it's Olympic season. A couple sports have gone down. I watched the women's rugby team get themselves a bronze medal. Shout out to them gals. But topic of discussion is the Olympic boxer.
Imane Khalif.
Say the name.
Imane Khalif.
What country was it?
Algeria.
Okay, Algeria. She fought for Algeria. And yeah, she was a women's boxer, but the topic of the discussion is that everybody's saying that again she was a more or less like trans woman, so basically was male.
This shit hit too hard. I'm out.
Male fighting as female, and her last fight, it wasn't one of the like final rounds, like it wasn't like a medal fight, but the last woman she fought, she broke her nose in 40 seconds.
I had to Google where Algeria was.
Africa, yeah.
See, you didn't even know.
Shut up. But yeah, so everybody's going in about basically it's unfair, this and that. But it's from what I was told from the update from Jordan, I still feel like it's unfair, but I guess it's still technically legal. Go ahead, y'all go ahead. Keith,
go ahead, Joe. I don't got much.
Yeah. Allegedly, it's all alleged. It's just still coming out. Supposedly, allegedly, Imane Khalif was born with a Vaj. She was born with a JJ.
But she's not like a nigga.
But she's intersex.
Look it up.
So that's what I'm saying. It's still like convoluted. Like
Explain it. Explain
What the
intersex.
fuck
so,
is
intersex is
intersex? Nigga?
intersex. Literally is you're literally born with either the opposite or both genitalia, but you have a different set of chromosomes. So you could have XY chromosomes, male, but be born with a vagina and look like a male but have a vagina, or have a penis and it's weird. It's a very rare condition. So some people are saying she's born a woman. She just has the genetic disorder where she produces men level testosterone, which you can't do without balls, which is weird. But others are saying she's intersex, where she's had both. And a lot of times intersex will get one of them cut off, one of them whatever. I don't know. But I can't find anything concrete that says either or. If she was intersex, is one of those things where like, hey, she was so she apparently she was barred from world champion boxing because she felt the testosterone. Allegedly, she felt the testosterone level for women. Women have a certain level of cutoff of testosterone, right? For safety. Paris doesn't go. Olympics don't go off that. They go off. I think they go off of biological birth sex. But I don't know. Supposedly, trans were participating in something else too. Um. Uh.
Her sex drive probably off the fucking charts.
But that's the thing. Everything that I see calls her trans. It doesn't call her intersex. So I'm wondering, was that like a deflection to kind of get
I
push
see
support
that.
for her?
I see
But
that.
everything I see calls her trans.
I feel like
And
that might. I feel like that also might be like propaganda or like media shit.
yeah,
Like to make
she
it look like something that is not. Like if somebody
neither
is a,
Khalif. So neither of them identify as transgender or intersex. I think she identifies as purely a woman. So I think that's where the like convolution is. But we'll see. We'll have to see when. I guess we'll have to see when the story goes out.
yeah, I think I don't know. If she was born a woman, it's like what the fuck you. I mean, if she got some extra, not extra, but I guess maybe a rare circumstance going on with the where she got mad testosterone but got a vagina, then what the fuck you want her to do if she want to
Yeah,
box?
but I will say Amani Khalif has always identified herself as a woman since birth.
Mm,
So
Alright,
that's a
well,
fact. That is a fact. So she
okay.
may truly have that. It's called hyper. What the fuck is it called? Hyperandrogenism.
I feel like
Because you know androgen is testosterone
yeah, I feel
receptors
like
and
I've heard
shit.
that
So I think
before.
that's what it's called. The Jamaican track runner had that a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? You remember her, Wesley? She was super cut. Everybody thought she was a dude, but she was really a woman with just a bunch of testosterone naturally.
Jamaican? You mean the South? This is
Yeah.
South Africa or
South
something.
African, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it is a true disorder, and I think she made because they I don't know, man. You know the internet's full of fucking fake news everywhere, but there's a big controversy around it. I think if she was born a male, she shouldn't have been able to compete. But if she was born a woman, she has a disorder. I think it's just showing the flaw
I was about to
of
say that.
Olympic Games. Like it's just showing the
That
flaw.
was my next point. It's like I feel like this is gonna birth a regulation of
The
testosterone
Olympics.
levels in
Yeah.
It has
in
to,
competing.
especially if we're going with the notion that trans women are women. If that's going to be true, because they're pushing that agenda. If you watch the opening ceremony Olympics, this is not some conspiracy tinfoil hat shit. That's what they're pushing. The trans LBGT shit, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Community support. I digress.
So that
But if they're going to go with that, we need cutoffs and limits so that our true women are not our true female participants, not women.
you mean
Be,
cisgendered,
no, not cisgender. I'm not going off of gender. I'm going off of sex.
cis sex?
No,
Oh,
because the primary argument of the LGBTQIA plus community is that gender is a social construct, sex is biology. They're two different things. Even though throughout all of the history of English, sex and gender have always been aligned.
but I
Man has meant adult male. Woman has meant adult female. But they've come up with this new thing that gender and sex are separate. So if they're going to go off of gender, there needs to be testosterone and or biological limits and cutoffs. But if you're going to go off of sex, that saves a lot of that shit. But I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to stay off of gender. Because they don't say women's. They say women's basketball, not female basketball.
But when you, I said the cisgender thing because you said if they true women, and I feel like somebody will have an issue with that. Second point,
they ain't listening to this podcast. They would have been offended already.
Second point is, I feel like in this day and age, it'd be better for them to have to meet a certain testosterone threshold in order to compete. Because it's like, if this is gonna fuck up the games, if it's gonna make it give people with this this condition an unfair advantage, then they gotta regulate it.
Yeah, I've always said if you want trans, have a trans Olympics,
or they gotta compete with they
birth gender.
Yeah, but if they can't do that for one thing and not for the other, so if they're gonna do testosterone, if they're gonna do testosterone levels, and I don't know if they're gonna do testosterone levels,
but that's the thing,
they can't do.
Or just do it off of birth sex.
Yeah,
just do it over birth sex.
Yeah.
You got to participate with your birth sex, and it has to be proven.
So that's what the Algerian did.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, it's a gray area,
right?
And she might have just found a cheat code, but she has 9 losses.
She was thumping her motherfucking ass. She was like,
she has not, and the girl wasn't boxing that well. I'm gonna put that out there. The girl wasn't boxing that well.
She was trying. She was not ducking. She was not ducking.
She dropped her fist. She didn't slip the punch. She looked at that motherfucker, hit her in the face.
She might have been throwing. She went on her. She went on there. Her game.
She might have been intimidated, but still, it wasn't. When you like, that wasn't skilled boxing that I watched.
No,
she got a shit punch. It
No.
wasn't skilled boxing.
It wasn't.
She wasn't going to win that match. If it was a female skilled boxer, they would have tore her ass up. Claire, what's her name?
We'll see you next round.
We'll talk about it later.
We'll see you next round. Listen, man. Mario.
Don't cancel me.
38.
You're done,
I won
nigga.
some of y'all over last time. Don't cancel me this time.
You're done, nigga.
Listen,
It's a wrap. You've been clipped. You're cut off.